Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. Welcome to G Daddy Coach GTV, aka G Daddy Media. Hey, this is it. This could be it for one team. It could be it for the Boston Celtics. The Celtics, who actually, if you ask me, was the team to beat in the East. But the Heat has a little something to say about it. You know, I've been hoping, really hoping that the Heat could pull this out, because the Heat was a play-in team. You know, I always go for the underdog, but I have also always said that the Celtics probably have the best all-around team in the East, especially after they took care of the Bucks, right? But you know, tonight, if the Heat win at home, they got home court advantage. If they win at home, that's it. The Celtics go home. But if the Celtics win and Miami's got to make that trip all the way back to Boston, who knows? So first of all, heck, I'm doing all this talking. Yo, give me a 1 in the chat if everybody can hear me. Give me a 1 in the chat if everybody can hear me. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. I think I'm coming through. What's up, Michael Smitty? David Jarman in the house. Yo, for the first time, what's going on? Once again, we are in Miami. Now check this out before we get started. Got you. Let me check my transition. There it is. All right, so one thing I always like to do is check out the matchup predictor and see what the matchup predictor says first. And right here, if you look at, you're looking at it just like I'm looking at it. Matchup predictor is giving Boston Celtics, even in Miami, 72%, 71% chance to win this game. And the lowly Miami Heat, only 28, you might as well say 29% chance to win this game. So, but hey, the matchup predictor has been wrong several times. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I've said it last time. I think the Miami Heat's got one more in them, and that's all they got to do is win one more. They might as well do it tonight. There's a whiteout. There's a whiteout in the arena. Udonis Haslem still on the sideline, player coach, never plays because he's about 48 years old. Just joking, but he's always suited up like he might go out there. And Jason Tatum. Hey, Jason Tatum, Brown, they're two principal guys. They gotta have a good game tonight. And then one other guy. Well, one or two other guys. Maybe Smart got to score 20 points, and maybe White. They helped them out the last time. For the Heat, they got Sam Vincent back. Butler, he got to go from wire to wire. He disappeared there in the last game. He and Bam Adebayo. All right, let's get this started here. Let's see if my graphics gonna pop up. Come on, graphic. All right, let's see. My graphic may come up here shortly. All right. You guys always know I'll be changing my score momentarily, but here's the running score right here. All right, Butler backs down Brown, turns around, shoots, misses, rebound. Brown, he comes out there with it. Got that look in his eye like he wants to score, and he does. There's my graphic right on time. And as usual, my graphics just a little bit quicker than the games. You guys bear with me. Ooh, is that Strus? Strus for three. The rim should be looking a little bit larger for the home team, I guess. Tatum brings it down. He goes to the right side, waits on that screen. Gives it to White. What? Yes, that screen and that pick and roll is usually done with a big guy, but it turned out all right for Boston that time.
That signals all of our chips are in the middle of the table, right? You start your best scoring lineup to start this ballgame with Martin in the starting lineup for the Heat. Butler picked up the foul.
Smart with the missed shot. Adebayo comes out of there with it. That ball, hey, can I see that replay? That ball might have been dribbled out by Strus. Ooh, that's Strus. Ref missed that one. Goes back to Miami. Bam Adebayo with the little short jumper. All right, 2 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Tatum, baseline. He loses it. And they're going to give that to the Celtics. That's definitely off of Tatum. All right, they get the ball in. Brown got that look in his eye again. Little push off. Jumper is good. 9 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first. Jimmy Butler, he's got to get started early. Gets that ball to Adebayo way at the top, out of his range. Throws an alley-oop to Butler, can't handle it. Rebound Tatum. Tatum kicks it to Horford. Horford being guarded by Strus. Now he wants to back him down. Oh, flop, and it's blocked. Nothing called. That Martin kid comes out of there. I'm telling you guys, the Charlotte Hornets, we got rid of the wrong Martin twin. They get it down to Jimmy Butler, but he comes out of his spot, which is down on that baseline, that little 10-foot jumper. He gets it to Strus. Strus with the jumper. Misses everything. Rebound, Brown. Gets it to White. That's right, White to Brown, or Brown to White. Smart. Throws it to no one in particular.
How about the weak side help here by Caleb Martin? Comes up with the block on Harford. Horford here, he's lucky he didn't call for a foul there, trying to hold down Strus on that transition.
Adebayo handling things at the top. He gets it to Strus. Doing a whole lot of ball handling. Loses it, looks like it came off his knee. And they are complaining to the ref, which every team has been doing in this series. Heck, in every series in playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, if the Celtics don't win this one, they are out of it. The Celtics can't lose. It's a must win. Look at that Martin kid. Right down the middle, layup is good. Celtics get it up the court fast like they have usually been doing this series. And Brown directing traffic. Skip pass over to Smart. He takes a long three. Oh my gosh. And he hits it. It's tied up 7-7.
Going into the second half of game 4, Marcus Smart has really been struggling shooting the ball 7 for 24. But in the last 3 halves, he has found his
Heat moving the ball around the top. They've got 7 seconds to shoot. Martin drives. He's bumped. Nothing called. But he finishes anyway. Brown kicks it. White. Open 3. Short. Celtics get a rebound. Brown pulls up at the elbow. Oh my gosh. He is shooting a good ball right now. It's tied up 9-9. 7 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. Like I said, I'll be changing this score from time to time. Trying to get this what do you call it? trying to get me a new piece of technology here where I can get these scores in very easily. Butler picks up his dribble. Hadn't heard a lot from him yet in the offense. Here's the guy that's doing all the offense for Heat. Love didn't get his 5 minutes yet, so he usually starts 5 minutes and he's out of the game. Martin with at least 6 points. Brown with the ball for the Celtics. He gets it to Smart. Smart takes the three, misses it. Rebound, Martin. It's knocked away. His teammates didn't tell him someone was behind him. White with a bounce pass to Horford. Bobbles it, but then dunks it through. 11-11. 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first. Come on, Butler. What are you going to do? Let's go. We need some offense out of you. Strus for three. Can't hit it. Rebound White. Gets it over to Smart. Smart. Skip passes it over to Brown. Now Tatum pulls up for three. Oh my gosh, he's fouled shooting a three. And Strus is like, I didn't do it. You got to show me that again. All right, first time out, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a crazy person out here hunting us.
Man, I gotta see that movie right there. I know it's gonna be crazy. I know it's gonna be silly, but I gotta see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out with me. There's one whole person in the chat. That's all right. It'll get a little bit better. I thought I was gonna have at least 10 people in here already. I've got 10 people in my living room, but nobody's watching. But that's okay. You know, I'm gonna be all right. But anyway, let's go. Let's go check out the box scores. Hey, maybe they all just stopped in and hit that like button. That'll help too. All right, so right now we got Tatum with Tatum has not scored. Horford has 2 points. Marcus Smart 3 points. Brown has 6. For Miami Heat, we've got Adebayo with 2 points and Strus with 3. Both teams tied up 11-11. Might as well be 0-0 with 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's take one look at the team stats, and that's just going to be one thing. We'll take a look at the shooting percentages. Boston shooting the ball 50%. They are 5 of 10. And Miami is 45.5. You might as well say 46% from the field. Once again, this is a must-win by the Boston Celtics. It is a must-win by the Boston Celtics. If the Heat win, the series is over. And the Heat will be going to the Finals Championship to meet the Denver Nuggets. Let's see. 3 likes. Wow. All right, but I'm working on it. We're working on it. Oh, by the way, remember, matchup predictor. The matchup predictor says that basically the Heat don't have a chance to win this game because they gave 77.8% of the chances to win this game to the Celtics. Even though the Heat have beaten them 3 times already and they're playing at home. Mad disrespect. Let's see what Chuck has to say. Chuck is calling. He didn't say guarantee, but Chuck is calling for a Game 7. All right, 6 people in the chat. Make sure you guys do me a favor and hit that like button. Jason Tatum on the line. He hits the first.
20-point games in the playoffs with that age in mind. Some pretty good names up there with Tatum. There's got a Hall of Famers on that list right there.
5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first. He was foul shooting a 3, so he gets 3 shots.
Tatum was 4 of 6 from the line in Game 5. He is 87% coach from the line in these playoffs.
And Tatum hits all 3. That's going to put the Boston Celtics up by 3.
It's a line 23 times in the first 2 games. He have cut that back to 20 over the last 3. So,
But he's been a willing passer. That's why they double team with those high screen and roll.
Jimmy Butler takes a 3. Oh, he hits it. That's not his shot. He doesn't really want to take 3-point shots, but actually in the last couple of games, he's been throwing them up there. This time he hits one, ties it up again. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, there's your running score right there. Tatum to the basket, right-hand layup is good. Adebayo brings it down, hands it to Jimmy Butler. He's being guarded by Brown this time. Takes the screen this time. Gets to his spot. Vincent drives. Contorts his body, misses everything. Brown's got that look in his eye, steps through, and hits it.
I don't like the Heat's defense early that is letting Tatum
18-14 is the score. 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first quarter. They get that to Strus. Strus strong to the basket. Layup is good. Williams is out there for the Boston Celtics. I think he took out Horford. Brown. He'll pull it there. Oh my gosh, Brown is filling it. And filling it up. 20-16 is the score. Boston with the lead. Jimmy Butler gets it down to Adebayo. Is going to give Adebayo a chance. Adebayo, quick move. Little baby hook is good. Both teams finding the basket. 4 minutes. 4 minutes left on the clock in the first quarter. Tatum brings it down, gets it to Brown. He gets it back to Tatum. Tatum, step back 3. Off the mark, rebound. Martin. He gets the ball to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler slightly on the right side, way beyond the 3-point line. Backs it up and says, hey, run the spread. I got this guy. Goes to the basket, throws it up, draws the foul on the big man. Butler had to figure out a way to get some points. So he went by way of getting fouled or drawing the foul. So now he's on the free throw line.
From Miami on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Open, Coach, we talked about the alphas, the star players. Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum.
Butler hits the first.
In this first quarter, both kind of got off the slow starts, but are starting to warm up offensively here.
question. And for Jimmy Butler, he's had trouble with the Celtics late, particularly Robert Williams. And you know,
3 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first. Butler hits both, ties it back up.
Just what Jimmy Butler did there, taking right into his body.
Jason Tatum will walk the ball up this time. He's on the logo. Screen set. Skip pass over to Brown. Crossover. Finds Williams under the basket. Layup is good. Jimmy Butler slows it up across the timeline. Screen set by Strus. Double screen. He pulls. Misses. Rebound. Williams. 22-20 is the score. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Brown thought about the 3, changed his mind, being guarded by Butler. Screen set by Williams. Brown, left hand layup. Can't get it, but Williams, rebound, and the putback. 24-20 is the score. Kyle Lowry now out playing for the Heat. All the way from the free throw line, rims out on him. Rebound Williams, gets it out to Tatum. Tatum waves off the screen and hits the jumper. 26-20. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Jimmy Butler snakes his way to the basket, turns it down, kicks it back out. The Kyle Lowry sets the screen for him. Kyle, spin move, jumps it off to Zeller, who is fouled going in for the slam. And we have another timeout. But when we get back, Cody Zeller will be on the line.
The man with the troublesome hemorrhoid enters the room.
All right, our actual score is 26-20. All right, even Chuck. Charles Barkley is saying that there will be a game 7. In other words, he's going along with the matchup predictor. Excuse me, everyone. Matchup predictor that claims or says that the Boston Celtics have the best chance to win this game. Well, I always say you got to go through the 4 quarters. All right, got to go through the 4 quarters. Right now, Boston Celtics in the lead. Has Jimmy Butler even scored? Butler does have 5 points. All right. From the kids on the court, Martin has 6. Strus has 5. For the Celtics, Tatum 7 points. Brown has 10. And Williams has 4. All right, from behind the arc, the Boston Celtics shooting 25%. They've hit 1 out of 4 behind the 3-point line. The Miami Heat have hit 2 out of 5. They're shooting 40%. Free throws, both teams have hit all of their free throws. They're 100% rebounding. Goes to the Boston Celtics, 10-5. There's your assists. Looks like Miami's doing a better job in that. Still trailing by 6. And then the last thing we'll look at are the points in the paint. 12-8. That's going to the Boston Celtics. Is there anyone in foul trouble? I don't think so. Let's check it out. A couple of guys for Boston have 1 foul. And for the Miami Heat, the same. All right, what do you guys think? In the comments, if you don't mind. Who do you think is going to win this game? Oh my gosh, I didn't even check out my community tab. My question in the community tab was, do you think that the Heat is going to win this game tonight and move on to the to the NBA championship, the NBA series? Because if the Heat doesn't win, then we go back to Boston, and Boston gets a chance to do something that has never been done. They get a chance to win 4 games in a row in the series. You know, I know it's difficult, but kind of funny that it has never happened. But that is exactly what the Boston Celtics have to do in order to get to the next level. They can't lose. Cody Zeller at the line hits the first one. Gosh, boy, these guys cannot hit free throws. Not on a consistent basis. Zeller on the floor. Jump shot by Marcus Smart is good.
Marcus Smart was 7 to 11 for 3.
Kyle Lowry with the ball. Screen set by Zeller. He finds Martin. Martin squares up, takes his time, shoots a three, hits a three. I'm telling you, the kid has improved his game since he was traded from Charlotte. And that's Caleb Martin. Tatum to the basket. He's fouled.
Usually this is a no-no for most shooters, but I think he was looking down to make sure he was behind the arc and he wasn't on the out of bounds.
Hey, Miller is exactly right. Usually when you take your time like that and don't go in a rhythm, you usually don't hit that set shot. Tatum at the line.
Check out the NBA playoffs hub. All for all things playoffs, straight from the source. See the schedule, brackets, deep dive into.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him that 1 point. Maybe it may jinx him.
Powered by Microsoft. Download now. Jason Tatum with 4 straight double-doubles. Last 2 games, Stan, his assists have been up, his shooting is
He hits both.
turnovers have been down for the Celtics.
And that's been key. I mean, 11 assists last game. But those turnovers coming down, not only good for their offense, but really good for their defense, too. Doesn't give the Heat transition opportunities.
Jimmy Butler backing down White, the smaller defender. Finds Martin, opens. Martin can't miss right now, ladies and gentlemen. Feed him. Give him the ball. Oh, I see what's going on here. Let me do a little switcheroo dunk. Switcheroo right here. White for a three.
His first points tonight. After the big 6 he got through game 5 on a bio in stride. Missed it on the doorstep. Offensive rebound by
Butler fakes. Can't hit the layup, but his homie Kyle Lowry finishes.
Boston already with 7 points on second chances.
Heat with 4 threes and 3 threes for Boston. On the difference of a second, game clock and shot clock. Tatum has scored well. He's got 9 points in the first. Robinson will defend.
Tatum for three. Can't hit it. Rebound Martin. And that's how the first quarter will end. The Boston Celtics 34 and Miami 29.
I need a cover for my toast.
Detour?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, once again, thank you all for joining me, hanging out today. This should be a good one, all the way down to the wire. I can't see one team blowing out the other team, but if one team does, then, you know, I guess we could say that that was just a better team. A little hesitation right here. Doing a little housekeeping. All right. Okay, let's check out the box scores once again. All right, Jason Tatum has 9 points for the Celtics, but leading the Celtics, Jay Brown with 10. Horford has 2. Smart has 6 points. White has 3, and off the bench, Williams has 4 points. Tatum and Brown have to lead this team, and then they need somebody like either White or Marcus Smart. Now, Marcus Smart usually doesn't score a bunch of points. He scored 20-some points the last game. Usually it's White And that's it. You've got to have White and Horford's got to have a decent game. All right. Nobody in foul trouble for the Celtics. For the Miami Heat, leading scorer, Caleb Martin with 12, Butler 5 points, Adebayo 4 points, Strus 5 points, and off the bench, Zeller has 1 and Kyle Lowry has 2, 3 points off the bench. Hey, an unlikely hero right now for the Miami Heat. Keeping a minute, that is Martin scoring the points. Jimmy Butler has been absent the last 2 first quarters, if you get my drift, right? The first quarter of the last game, didn't hear from him a whole lot. First quarter from this game, not hearing from him a whole lot. All right? 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 points for the leader of the team. He's got to bear down. Get to your spot and do your thing, man. All right? Because he's got to do it. Adebayo only has 4 points, and he only has 2 rebounds. He's got to contribute to this team, bro. Right? Hey, look, this is it. This is it. Everybody is saying that if the Miami Heat have to go back to Boston, that's it. And the Miami Heat's got to play like it. And I think all the the role players seem to be out there hustling, kicking butt. But I don't know about. I can't say Jimmy Butler and Adebayo aren't giving me all they got. But it just doesn't look like they're playing with a sense of urgency. Not offensively, anyway. All right, we're back. Yo. Nope.
And Miami was in that zone there, and the problem when you're in a zone, you don't have box out responsibilities, and Brown just goes right over the top.
All right, 34-29 still. See if I got my score right here. 34-29. Yeah. All right, here we go. 6 people in the chat. Make sure you guys have hit that like button.
And Lowry was standing about 5 feet in back, and then he walked to him as Brown was ready to shoot the free throw.
Well, one thing, Reggie, with Miami.
All right, we got some shenanigans on the court. 4 likes. All right. Hey, I guess people are gonna hit that like button after they hang in here a little bit longer, and that's fine.
Brown took offense to the swiping, and he's like, you know exactly what you did. Lowry comes back with his rebuttal.
Brown misses the first and hits the second.
We talked about the stars being the key. In that first quarter, Tatum and Brown.
Heat moving the ball around. Lowry kicked that to, I think that was Robinson. He was hoping Robinson was going to take that shot. Brown and Lowry still a little bit heated. Oh, what a catch from the pass by Smart, and they get it to Grant. Grant can't hit the 3. Rebound Martin. Ball almost was stripped, but Kyle Lowry gathers it and gets it to Dave Vincent. He goes to the right side. Tries to throw it up to Adebayo. He can't handle it. Smart. Smartly slows it down. If Smartly a word, probably not. Brown. Crossover. And that ball is... Whoa. So they call that out on Brown. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second. We've had 1 point scored since the last time out. Tar Heel Cage, 1969. What's going on? Adebayo drives, kicked it to Robinson for three. Robinson hits the three. Horford back in the game. Is that Hauser? Smart. Able to draw the contact and finish.
Here's the drive here by Bam. Look at all the green jerseys around. The threes up, Duncan from deep. And the Celtics, they're going to test the durability in that ankle of Gabe Vincent.
What's going on, Tar Heel? Okay? I'm good, man.
Potential and one here for Smart. So
Smart on the line. Hits the free throw. 32-38, Boston. And the Heat finding the basket again. This is Dave Vincent. They missed him the last game. Smart gets it to Horford. They sling the ball to the other side. Swing the ball, not sling it. Finally get it back in to Smart's hand. He goes down to Brown. Kyle Lowry swiping. No foul call. They might be chirping at each other a little bit down there. Ball's handed off to Robinson. Gets it to Lowry. He drives. No foul is nothing is being called. It may not have been a foul. Tatum, finger roll, foul on the play, no good. But he will be shooting. 38-35. 9 minutes and 18 seconds left before halftime.
But he is so shifty at using angles and those Euro steps. He's going to the free throw line now for number 6 and 7 of free throw
9-18.
in this first half. He's had some big game sixes in this playoff, hasn't he?
Well, he finished game 6 in Philly after a bad start.
He hits a free throw. At this point right now,
there's the steal there by
it looks like the big two of the Celtics are doing a lot more offensively than the Heat starting to, or the Heat big two. And when I say big two for Heat, I mean Jimmy Butler and Adebayo. Because really, when you look at it, I mean that's Adebayo's got to be the second go-to guy.
Those are the plays that hurt them in the last 2 games.
Vincent, long three. Oh my gosh, flame throwing. And the Boston Celtics have to call a timeout. And we have another timeout. This is a 2-point game. Boston had created a little bit of space, pulled away from the Heat, but the Heat have come rumbling back. I want to see this movie too. Was it No Hard Feelings? I know it's silly, but all right.
So y'all want the tea? Well, what kind do you want? You want super team tea steeped in drama from Sin City to Brooklyn? Or do you want something else?
All right, field goal percentage. Boston 56%, while Miami shooting 50% from the field. 3-point shooting. Boston's hit 3 out of 10 for 30%, and Miami 7 out of 11 for 63.6%. Boy, that they can't keep that up, could they? I don't think so. But if they did, it would be like a flip-flop of fortunes, because Celtics hit 16 threes in the last game. Free throws, 90% for the Celtics. They have hit 9 out of 10, and Miami 3 out of 4. But that's for 75%, because they only shot 4. Rebounding, edge to Boston, 14-11. Assists goes to the Heat, 10-5. There's your steals, your blocks, your turnovers. Boston has 4. Miami has 3. And then let's just skip down to largest lead. The largest lead's been Boston by 8. But the Heat have had a lead. Only by 3, but they have had a lead. All right, top 3 scores for each team. For the Boston Celtics, it would be Tatum and Williams, or Tatum and Brown with 11 points, and then Marcus Smart with 9. For Miami Heat, Martin has 12. Vincent has Dave Vincent. Is it Dave or Gabe? We'll check it. Yeah, Gabe. Vincent has 6 points, and Butler and Strus both have 5. All right, in other action today, let's see what the PGA Tour has been up to. Still in a timeout mode. Wow, -10. Was that Shinnick and Hall, English, Gorilla, Hovland. Hovland's been playing in every golf tournament since the Masters. Tatum draws a foul, shoots the ball.
Tatum just pulled a Jimmy Butler with that pump fake. 2 fouls on Jimmy Butler. Nice move here by Tatum. Up and under fake there. Jimmy
5 likes. We're moving on up. Coach Gary is trying to get 15 likes tonight, but I can't do it without your help. Let's go hit that like button. I don't think either of these teams can beat Denver, but I wouldn't mind Jimmy Buckets to win championship. Hey, I feel the same here, Tar Heel K. I feel the same here. But would it be a better championship series if Boston's there? You know, as far as like Boston having the parts that they have with Brown and Tatum and Smart, whereas the Heat really have Jimmy Butler, but once again, Jimmy Butler offensively tonight, we don't know, is he even on the court? And you know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a better series if you have Boston versus Denver instead of the Heat versus Denver. But I would like to see Jimmy Butler get a championship. Right now, he's got to want it because I swear he ain't in the offense at all. All right, here we go. Because Smart is going to be called for. Is that going to be a travel? Not sure, but it is a turnover.
And I think if you're Boston, I mean, you can almost help off of him. They're daring him to take some of these shots.
Well, we know, Reggie, that in that second quarter of game 1, he had 13 points. In the rest of the playoffs right now,
8 minutes and 2 seconds left. Adebayo gets it to Vincent. Jimmy Butler on that baseline. Fakes. Got to get it out. They're going to double team him. Robinson's 4 seconds to shoot. Does he know how many seconds are on the clock? Yes, he does. Long 3. Misses. Adebayo. Adebayo gets his hand on the ball that is said to have gone out on Horford. And that is the right call. And I was wrong. Adebayo did not get his hands on the ball. All right, Martin comes back in.
Now the Heat, they need offense. Because with the stars
7 minutes and 42 seconds.
For Boston, you've got to have your best 5 and your best offensive.
Gabe Vincent triggers the inbound play, gets it in to Butler. Butler wants to score. 6 seconds. He pulls up for the short jumper. Line drive is no good. Adebayo with the rebound. Man-sized rebound and draws a foul.
No question, great effort. Here it is now, fighting inside against 3 Celtics. Tips it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why Tar Heel came. That I mean, for me, either team to get there would be great. I would like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing this play-in team, the Heat, get their shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think of a play-in team making it this far.
Yeah, but he's one of those guys.
Or making it that far. Not even this far.
I think he's doing a little bit. And looking
Plus, I don't know if you know, but Tyler Hero has been cleared to work out. You know, he's been working out. Hasn't had that cast on, but hasn't been released yet to play. So they might be able to get him back. Don't know what kind of shape he's going to be in, but just to have that other body out there, and with at least 4 games that have to be played, you know, he could have a couple of good games. Anyway, they give Miami another piece that they could use. All right, but yeah, right now, to make it more competitive, it'd have to be Boston in it right now. And as I speak, Tatum scores 44, 38. Vincent all the way down to the box, tries to get that and does get it to Adebayo. Now Martin sees a little crease, drives, left-hand layup, no good. That is going to be knocked out of bounds to the Celtics.
That's just a steal, offensive player right there.
And much longer than Jimmy Butler, so he can get shots over the top, and he can keep Jimmy Butler from getting shots over the top.
Marcus Smart picks up his dribble, gives it to White. Now White finds Tatum. Tatum turns around over Jimmy Butler. Oh my gosh, what a score. And as Fulcher said, we got to have a timeout. We cannot let these guys get too far ahead of us tonight. Especially the way we're playing on offense, and that's the Heat. They just don't seem to have that edge. They can't trade baskets, or at least they are not trading baskets with the Celtics, and that is a dangerous thing because they can't figure out a way to really stop the Celtics.
But then I found something that spoke to me.
Yeah, whenever Tatum is not scoring, they get it to Brown, and Brown, he's taking it to him. He's going downtown, laying the ball up, shooting the short jumper. So right now it's just a back and forth to Brown and Tatum, and which it should be. But then when you're not looking, when you're not thinking about it, when you at least expect it, then here comes Smart, or they kick the ball to an open White. He sinks it. I don't think either one of them have been real effective in the game yet. Speaking of Smart and White. Well, let me take that back. Smart is always effective because of his defensive prowess. Let's see. Jason Tatum now has 17 points. Brown has 11. I think both of these guys will definitely have plus 20 tonight, which means they've taken care of their duties. One of them's going to have 30. The other, he's like, you know, low to mid 20s. And right now we're looking at Brown. They will have fulfilled their duties. Then you're going to have one or two other guys to step up. Smart has 9 points. You know, if he scores 5 more points, that you can't ask for much more out of Smart. If he scores 20, that's just icing on the cake. White only has 3 right now, but he hasn't taken too many. He's only taken 2, and he's 1 for 2. Horford, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Brown also has 6 rebounds. Off the bench has not helped the Celtics very much right now. Williams has 4, And that's Williams the third, not Grant Williams. Miami, Jimmy Butler, 5 points. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Got to do more, buddy. Martin, 12 points, 6 rebounds. To me, that's just hustle. Adebayo, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Come on, guys. Butler and Adebayo got to do more. There's no way that he's going to win if Butler and Adebayo don't pour in at least 20, 25 points apiece. At least 20 points apiece. Right? If Adebayo has 20, 25 points, I'll be surprised. Butler, got to. All right? Then somebody else on the bench like Martin. Well, not on the bench. He's starting, actually. Strus has 5 points. I forgot about Vincent. Vincent has put in 8 points, so you never know. Now, the bench for the Heat helping out a little bit. They've scored 6 points. Vincent turned down a little jumper. Hits an even harder layup, but it is good. And that may be the extra key for the Heat. Gabe Vincent. Jumper for the Boston Celtics goes awry. Rebound, Jimmy Butler.
It's up to them to play better and get the job done here. Boston now 3 of 11 from 3. 1 to miss there.
Butler, he's not looking to shoot the ball.
Shot clock at 5. Butler against Hofer.
Hands it off. 1 second. Floater. Off the mark. Tatum. Finger roll is good.
Tatum is dominating the matchup with Jimmy Butler. And that's the difference in the
They play no defense.
guarding each other.
Not like alarming defense. They get it down to Butler. Butler trying to get to a spot. There's a spot right there. Good defense. And that ball goes to Boston.
Well, Tatum is doing it at both ends. There's again that length on full display. And looking over top here on the backside.
Good help out by Tatum.
Space, huh? They're all over. Cramping that length
All right,
as much as they can.
I'm gonna give Jimmy Butler just a little bit of a break. The Celtics are not gonna let him get to his spot. They're not gonna let him get anything easy. So if Jimmy Butler's gonna help out offensively, he's got to work. He's got to work. Celtics trying to get to everything. Skip pass. Tatum. Alley-oop. Oh my gosh, what an alley-oop. What a dunk by Williams III. Robert Williams skies. Gabe. Left hand dribble. Finds Jimmy Butler under the basket. Jimmy Butler loses it. White. Thought about the 3. Gave it to Tatum. Tatum drives. No one stopping him once again all the way to the basket. The defense is nowhere to be found by the Heat.
Jason Tatum dominating the game.
Are we seeing what we should have saw at least a couple times in the first 2 games, or in the second, or the game 2 and game 3? Are the Boston Celtics just that much better than the Heat? Did the Heat get lucky? Were the Boston Celtics just taking them for granted? Because in the last few games, it's just there's no question who the better team is. There's no question which is the better team. They have just, from beginning to end, have taken control of the games and just basically done what they want to do. It's like the Heat are impervious. Is that a good word? Impervious to stop anything that they're doing. Are the Heat even out there playing defense? Jason Tatum, straight to the basket. Layups, dunks. Jimmy Butler tries to do the same thing, and the Boston Celtics find a way to get more than one guy on them. I'm saying that to say that he could do the same thing, right? Something as far as dedication to defense is just not there. 52-41. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half.
And the finals begin June 1st on ABC. Western Conference champion Nuggets will take on either the Heat or the Celtics. McCoy with 21 points. Tatum has gone crazy here in the first half of a 10-2 Celtics run. Well, just like he set the tone in Game 5 with those 12 first quarter points, everyone fell in love.
Jimmy Butler gets to the Adebayo.
Very much the same thing
Strus.
here in Game 6.
3 is good. Nice call by Spoelstra out of the timeout to keep Miami connected. Once again, Miami is the 8th seed. Boston is the number 2 seed. Tatum, another drive, another bucket.
14 points for him in the last 5.5.
Jimmy Butler brings it down, gives it up to Gabe. Gabe pulls up at the free throw line. Can't score. Tip. That tip was by Butler, and Adebayo goes up. And they come down in a heap.
Holding their breath on that collision. Looked like Bam just fell on the knee of his team.
So diabetes.
All right, so we have yet another timeout.
People in your corner, including Walgreens.
But do I have to give up sweets?
If you work out a diet plan, nothing is off limits.
All right, guys. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. All right. Butler shooting the ball a little bit flat. But the Heat were able to find 2 points. All right, I think there's going to be a foul called on Miami. On, I don't know, it was called on Gabe.
Between Martin and Strus. Robert Williams at the line, 3 consecutive single-digit scoring games after starting the
Williams on the line. Williams that one out.
He's now 6 of 11 from the line in this series. And gentlemen, as much as we're talking about the struggles of Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, they're only down 7 points. And remember, we were saying the same thing in game
2 minutes. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left.
The Celtics kind of going through the motion in that first half of game 4 against Philly in the second half. They blew it wide open. Without Eric Spoelstra to be hanging around here with this fan base and my 2 stars struggling, I'll take them.
Well, because they're shooting the 3 so well. They're plus 18
Bam Adebayo goes strong. I think that was blocks. Brown was called for the offensive foul. A little bit out of control right there. Oh, Brown has 3. Butler creates some space, gets to the front of the rim. Should have dunked that emphatically. Just laid it in. Brown strong to the basket, can't finish. Williams with the rebound. Finally, the Heat comes out there with it. Vincent is fouled up top. Is it going to be on the floor?
And here's Jimmy Butler. He gets the switch. Robert Williams is giving him problems all series long. Doesn't dance, doesn't pump fake. Takes it straight to the
2 minutes.
in the finish.
2 minutes left before halftime. Williams still feeling a little gimpy. 55-49 is the score. 2 minutes. Grant Williams comes back in the game. That's right, Brogdon's not playing. Adebayo finds Butler. Butler comes off the screen, goes strong to the basket. He is fouled on the play. At least that's the preliminary call.
Another strong, decisive move. Reggie, no hesitation here. Going off 1 foot, no pump fake. It's a tough call. That's a tough call.
He sure didn't. Oh, block. And then hand comes down and hits the ball. Unless they called it down low.
That is sending Butler to the free throw line.
And Coach Azulu, I think that's his name, Azula, didn't want to waste one of his, he bumped him. Didn't want to waste one of his,
Butler had the 14 points in game 5, lowest scoring game of these Eastern Conference Finals.
not it's review timeout.
Kevin, this is good to see, though. These last 2 possessions for the Heat and Jimmy Butler. 10-3 Miami run now. White with Butler defending. Martin is on Tatum.
Tatum
Williams will try to set a screen. Tatum takes it.
steps through. Tatum can't finish. Rebound Martin. Martin goes strong to the basket. He is fouled on the play. He's just got an extra gear that nobody on his team has. And I'm talking to Martin for the Heat. 55-41 is the score. Excuse me, 55-51 is the score. Martin's at the line, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock. At one point, looked like the Boston Celtics were running away with it. Martin hits his first free throw.
In the first half, one of the questions we've had, Reggie, can they win a game where they don't shoot it well from 3? They're 3 for 13 right now. Can they do enough if they don't pick that up?
And can they win a clutch time game? Something they haven't done in these playoffs. They're either been huge blowouts or they've lost them.
Martin taking his time at the free throw. Hits both of them. 2-point game with 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock. This is before halftime. Marcus Smart trying to find someone to pass to. Finds Tatum. Tatum being guarded by Martin. And Tatum with the old school move draws a foul. And they got to do something about it. Y'all think that's right there. He's got his hand on him. And then the offensive player.
As an offensive player, you are like
the offensive player moves the ball in his arms under his arm, essentially creating the foul. I mean, he is initiating the contact. So is that fair to call that a foul? I know some people, your first comment will be, well, he's got his hand on him. Well, if he's got his hand on him, should the ref call that foul? The foul should have been called when Martin had his hands on Tatum then, right? All right, anyway. Just an observation. Benson with a quick three. Misses it. Rebound. Smart. 58 seconds left. He gets the ball to Tatum. Tatum with Martin on him. Horford for open three. Horford can't hit it. Rebound. Martin. He's everywhere. Martin finds Butler. Butler drives, kicks it. Vincent. Oh, can't stay in the air long enough. Two good looks at the basket there. The Heat could not capitalize. Now with 21 seconds on the game clock, 10 seconds for the Celtics to shoot. Tatum still has the ball in his hand. He's being guarded by Strus. Tatum will have to pull a three. He does. Off the mark, rebound, Martin. 7 seconds. He's got another chance to score. Oh, give it back to him, Adebayo. What are you doing? And Martin has his head down over there, and so he should. Why? First of all, gotta say it. First of all, Martin comes down. He knows there's somebody behind him and returns to give that ball to Adebayo. I guarantee you he was hoping that was Jimmy Butler or somebody that could shoot a three. I'm pretty sure that's who he was hoping to shoot that outside shot. All right, Adebayo gets the ball, takes two more dribbles. Martin is standing out there by himself. He's been hot. Just give him the ball back. That's an open three. Oh, come on, guys. All right. 57, 53 is the score. All right, number one. First of all, thank you everyone for showing up, for hanging out with me here a little bit. New people hanging out in the channel at least a little bit. David Jarman, thank you, sir, for stopping by today at the house. And thank you for stopping by on the channel. Hey, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hey, it's free of charge. Free of charge, and it helps the channel out a great deal. But if you don't want to subscribe, hey, hit that like button. All right. Trying to get to 1,500 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get to 1,500 subscribers. So let's take a look. Take a look at what is going on in this game. It is closer than it has been played. If you understand what I'm saying. If you've been watching the game, you would think that the Boston Celtics are up by 12 to 15 points, right? And as you can see, they're only up by 4. Okay, there's been some runs, some ebbs and flows in this game, some runs, some dips, and some lows and some highs in this games by each team offensively, boy, and defensively too, because at points the Miami Heat are not playing any defense whatsoever. All right, but anyway, let's start with the box scores. Jason Tatum, 25 points already. 25 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Horford, 2 points, but he does have 5 rebounds. Marcus Smart, 9 points. No assists, believe it or not. 2 rebounds. White has been silent today. He has 3 points. Once again, he has not shot the ball a lot. I guess they're deciding, hey, who we're going to shut down, because and maybe White was one of the guys they decided they're going to shut down, because they sure didn't say they were going to shut down Jason Tatum. He or Brown will be one of the first guys that I would think about shutting down, but I guess the Heat got different plans. All right. And really, when you think about it, if Tatum gets 35 points tonight, and Brown gets 25 tonight, which I don't know. He came out hot, but he hadn't scored here in the last, 5 minutes. Uh, if Tatum gets 35 and Brown gets 20, that's 50 points, right? That's 55 points. That's only 55 points. So that means if we can shut down the other guys, we got a chance to win. So I don't know. Maybe that's what the Heat are thinking. Maybe they're thinking, hey, Tatum and Brown are going to get theirs. We're going to play defense on them. We're not going to double team. We're just going to make sure nobody else goes off on us. If that's the case, they would make sure they keep an eye on Smart too, because he does have 9 points. Brown has 11. All right, the bench only has 7 points. That is Robert Williams, but he did go to the locker room a little bit hurt there. I don't know. We'll see if he comes back out. Anybody in foul trouble? Well, for the Boston Celtics, Brown is in foul trouble. I mean, technically, he's in foul trouble. He has 3 fouls. Let's put it that way. All right. For the Miami Heat, Butler, 9 points. He has 9 points. He does have 5 rebounds and 4 assists. All right. Caleb Martin, 14 points. 9 rebounds, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Adebayo only has 5 points. But along with his 5 points, he only has 4 rebounds. Yes, and I'm saying only has 4 rebounds. If you're not scoring and you're the big man, let's go. Let's go. Got to have 9 or 10 rebounds by now. You got to fight and help your team out in something. I mean, big time something. If you, like everybody's saying, if you go back, if Miami has to go back to Boston to play Game 7, they're not going to win. I basically agree with that. Vincent with 11 points. Strus 8. Robinson 3. Zeller 1. And Kyle Lowry has 2 points. Now, Kyle Lowry has been really helping the Heat out here lately in this series. So maybe he can come alive. But Strus looking decent. He is 3 of 6 from the field. 2 of 4 from behind the arc. Vincent looking good. He's 3 or 4 from behind the arc. And who knows, Robinson, that's what he's out there for, to shoot the ball. So he's only shot the ball twice. Excuse me, three times, but twice from behind the arc. So you never know. He could be basically on tonight. So we can see the Heat pull this one out, but they're gonna have to play some defense. Field goal percentage, field goal shooting. Right now, Boston 51% from the field. Miami 38%. And still only 4 points behind. 3 points. 3 3-pointers for Boston and 9 for Miami. Once again, at this point, it's flip-flop compared to what happened in the last game. The last game, the Boston Celtics were hitting all the threes, and they hit 16 of them. So let's see what the Heat can end up doing here. Free throws. The Miami Heat shooting 80%, and the Boston Celtics 87.5. Rebounds, slight edge to the Miami Heat now by 1, 22-21. Assists, Miami 12-8. There's your steals, your blocks, your turnovers. Boston has 6, Miami 5. Points in the paint, 24 by Boston and 14 by Miami. So it's pretty close game, right? It's pretty close game. Okay, and it should be, but the Miami Heat's gonna have to play. They've got to play with a chip on their shoulder. They've got to play with a little bit more passion, because it's going to be really hard for them to win if they have to go back to Boston. and that's what the commentators, that's what Charles Barkley and Shaq are talking about right now for Miami. All right, guys, I'm gonna be right back. Hit that like button. All right, back after halftime. Celtics miss their first shot. And the Heat, oh my gosh, in and, oh, it goes in. Strus with the jumper. And it is a 2-point game. Brown turns down a three, drives on Jimmy. They swing the ball, extra pass. They get it right back to Brown again. He goes to the basket, draws a foul, and the basket is good. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Everyone touches it, and then it comes back to Brown, and he ends up with an and-one opportunity.
That's ball movement for your tail right there.
A whistle and the coach supposed to out there. They want to challenge. I think this may have been a hook on Jaylen Brown.
And if it is, that would be his fourth foul. This could be a huge turnaround if they win the challenge.
Hey, good challenge, because if it goes that way, ooh.
Oh, right there, it sure was.
If it goes that way, then that could be 4 fouls on Brown. As it stands right now, 55-59 with Brown on the free throw line, but there's a challenge.
A refreshing Michelob Ultra.
What's up, American Football Network? AFN, thank you very much. Great stream, as always. I appreciate it.
Another Ultra, courtesy of, you have a highlight reel of airballs.
No, I'm not sure. Hey, American Football Network, I gotta check you out there, sir.
Thank you. Touching you into Mr. Way. No, please don't. I need you here now. So you're saying you could travel back?
Yeah, we have a timeout right now.
Bruce, I can fix things. I can save people. I can save my mom. I can save your parents.
I want to make sure.
You could also destroy everything.
I think I am subscribed.
Love you, Pop. I love you too. So how's school?
Rule.
Oh. This is trippy. This is catastrophic.
American sports.
This world must die.
No, football.
I'm not gonna lose her again. It's not Clark.
My name is Kara. I will help you.
Network.
Group. Want some help?
I need a charger or
You wanna get nuts?
put my phone on your charger for a little bit.
Hang on, cause I'm using it right now.
Okay, never mind. Let me know when it's available.
We're in uncharted territory.
We try not to die.
American Football Network, subscribe. Yeah. Just want to make sure. Thank you, sir. American Football Network. Hey, you guys, go check out American Football Network. Doing this thing over there. Trying to get this young person to 1,000 subscribers. Almost there, 838. So go over there, check him out. He is actually live right now. Go stop by, check him out, and hit that like button for him.
So it's a no call. The basket counts. Miami ball. The good part of that for Miami is because the challenge was successful, they do not lose their timeout.
But also, too, you're not potentially.
Oh, it was successful.
Another point because
Was it?
Brown would be going to the free throw line for the potential and one.
Or have they finished? They hadn't decided yet.
I think that's maybe the first time we've seen a call successful, but the basket is still good when there's contact on both sides.
All right, so it was successful, but the basket was still good. Is that a fourth foul? Was that a fourth foul on Brown?
picks up his second personal foul for the Celtics.
So just a quick correction on what I said. Miami does still lose the timeout because they were sitting on a marked mandatory, Reggie, before the 7-minute mark. So they still will have 2 timeouts left the rest of the way. So they saved 1 point. Maybe 1 point.
Strus gets to the bottom. Adebayo, nice strip. I think that was by Horford. White with it. Gets it to Tatum. No travel call. He loses it out of bounds. Runs over a couple of fans in the process. Still 59-55. Jimmy Butler brings it down on the right side. Screen set by Adebayo. He turns it down, hands it to Strus. Strus tries to take the baseline. Almost loses the ball. Does lose it. Tatum knocks it out of bounds and gets up, and I don't know why he's arguing. He actually ran into Strus. 7 seconds to shoot. Adebayo looking to pass it instead of focusing on the rim. Finally does, shoots it, misses, rebound Tatum, kicks it out to White.
Adebayo and Butler now combined 5 for 20.
Brown eludes dribble, kicks it. Tatum for 3, rims out on, but Rounds gets a rebound. Brown gets the rebound. It is stolen. It's Jimmy Butler and White. Jimmy Butler tries to draw the foul. I don't think it was called. Should have just went up strong. And maybe he did go up strong. We'll see right here on the second chance. Wow, they didn't call a foul on that. Anyway, the Heat get the ball out of bounds. Gabe Vincent gets it to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler drives hard to the basket. And this time a foul is called.
But here's the thing, he was going in there to pass. Yes, he was fouled, but he was going in there to pass where he should have been going in there to shoot.
Oh, you don't know about that. You don't know about that. That ball, he grabbed his arm, so you don't know.
First on him.
You're right, he never even looked at the rim.
Didn't even look at the rim. He had 2 feet underneath the rim.
Adebayo hands that to Gabe. He is tripped.
Tripped down the play. Foul called on Boston. At the 9:49 mark, as we're kind of going in spurts and stops here to begin that second half.
Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you for everyone who's in here. Make sure you hit that like button.
This is huge.
Wow, that was on Brown too. Is that 5? We'll take a look at it. But no, that's 4 personal. But yeah, guys, young gentleman out here doing this thing in this play-by-play community, American Football Network. Go check him out, doing good things. In fact, he's streaming the game right now. Go check him out. Give him a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Doing good stuff over there. Marcus Smart for 3. Vincent kicks that to Strus. Strus didn't have the jumper, but he goes strong to the basket and draws a foul, maybe on Marcus.
Sometimes all it takes is a subtle pump fake. Marcus Smart right there. Martin flies by. Resets. Third 3 for Smart on the evening. And think about this now, Coach. With that foul there by Strus, Miami's in the bonus the rest of this third quarter.
9 minutes and 12 seconds. Boston's going to have to be great to fit in without foul.
We're going to take a look at our FanDuel live point spread for tonight's game.
All right, so we got a 56, could be 57 to 62 game. 9 minutes and 12 seconds in the third. Strus hits both.
The non-headliners from Miami have done their job in terms of scoring tonight.
non-headliners. Marcus Smart with the ball on the right side. Skip passes it over here. Horford fakes the pass, shoots it, and that was a three. He misses it. Adebayo brings it down the court. He finds Martin. Martin to Butler. Butler almost in his area. There it is, right there. Oh, why'd you hesitate? Gets it to Struz. Martin steps around the would-be defender. That's Grant, and Grant is called for the foul.
The Heat headed to the free throw line once again. Caleb Martin bailing out the Heat here.
I don't know why Jimmy Butler is not wanting to go up and shoot any contested shots.
Jimmy Butler's just got to be more aggressive.
Got to be more aggressive. Exactly. Got to be more aggressive. All right, 62-57, 8 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock.
Faking all the time because the Celtics have been extremely disciplined on that shot fake. He's just got to attack.
The optics aren't good, are they? I mean, there's a hesitation there, Reg, that we didn't see early on. And if I'm Jimmy Butler, at some point he's got to go to Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, shake their hand and say, thank you for getting me here. But I'll take it from this point on, and he hasn't. So I think it's really bothered him. Celtics have missed 8 of their last 10 shots.
Marcus Smart finds Horford and Grant for three. Grant can't handle it. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Slows it down, crossover, goes strong. It's blocked. That's blocked by White.
A Butler by the Boston defense by a variety of defenders. Well, it was Jason Tatum in the first half on the backside on Jimmy Butler. On the front side, nice pass and layup there by Vincent.
Gabe Vincent's able to put 2 in, and now the Celtics have the advantage. Gabe Vincent playing with one shoe.
Holding the shoe and trying to swipe at the ball. Vincent.
Why'd you just keep playing instead of just giving up the foul?
No way he's going to leave that shoe down there.
Or did he have a foul to give?
Twisted so much out of that it came out of his shoe. Blew a tire. He took it up and took it over the other way. And committed the foul with the shoe.
All right, 60-62 is the score. Celtics pull away, and the Heat keep coming back. At one point, you got to believe the Heat's going to come back and get a lead. But Tatum, bunch of dribbling, step back three, no good. Rebound Martin. Martin looking for someone to pass it to. No one really getting open, so now he's thinking offensively. Shoots, misses. Adebayo, boxed out by Grant. Nobody moved. Dang, get open. Set a screen, get somebody else open. They wasted half the shot clock right there. And we have some technical difficulties on my end, ladies and gentlemen. I have a frozen screen. I don't know if anybody else is witnessing this. All right, I get a now try again. Let me try again. See if I can get it back. Still not good. We had a problem playing this content. Let me try again. Experiencing some technical difficulties on this end, but one thing we can do is make sure we keep it right here. All right, so let me go out. See if I can reset. See what it gives me when I bring it back on. All right, I don't know. Let me go to God. See if it helps me out on that. All right.
Craving pizza. He's craving
All right.
pizza night.
Maybe
Cute.
good right now.
I think
after
you're
this.
right. Pizza night is more than just pizza. It's our Friday thing.
Go for pizza night. Go for Grubhub.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties here, but maybe everyone is. Reconnect now. This may take several minutes. I don't have several minutes. All right, so we know that the third quarter. Oh, come on. What are we doing? All right, so okay, game still moving on. Not sure what's going on right now because I'm experiencing some technical difficulties on my end. But while I work on that, Tatum 25 points. Al Horford 4, Smart 17 now. White has 3, Brown has 13, and Williams has 7.
Since then, 11 for 17.
Butler 9 points, Martin 17, Adebayo 7, Vincent has 13, Struz has 10. All right, I think we're back now.
Did they give him a 3 then? Oh, they did. Caleb Martin was a 3 because it was initially signaled a 2. Martin shot a triple. With that tray, 5-point game. And Bam with one more try at the line.
Bam Adebayo with the free throws.
With a double-double tonight. 18 points and 10 rebounds. He, Struz, and Vincent are carrying the Heat offense.
It's Smart in the corner with another free. Here's the rebound by Gabe Vincent. Here comes Miami.
Vincent shoots a 3. Can't hit this one. Like the way the Heat and everybody went after that ball right there. Not just a give me a rebound by the Boston Celtics.
There by Martin on that 3. And the official was about 5 feet away, and Called it a two. Called it a two. That's his third three on the evening there. Again, a stellar performance.
All right, back at it.
In a starting role tonight for Caleb Martin.
69-65.
Amazing in the playoffs. Smart's
There we
going to
go.
take a breather. In this series, he's been the best player.
No question.
All right, the Boston Celtics get it in. White finds Brown. He goes strong to the basket. He's able to score. Brown's playing a heck of an offensive game today. Gabe Vincent with Grant on him. Picks up his dribble. They get it all the way across to Butler. Butler kicks it. Martin can't score. Adebayo trying to get to the basketball. And it's going to be Miami's ball. Good hustle.
Yeah, this is still dangerous with Brown. And what I'm surprised with Miami is just put his man into a pick and roll, get the switch, and attack it.
There's a collision. Three bodies down there. It's going to send Bam back to the free throw line. Grant Williams with the
foul call. Bam Adebayo to the free throw line.
They have over 9 minutes of bonus action. There's the foul and the contact there by Williams.
Grant can't figure out why it's a foul on him.
Williams trying to argue that. I don't know what his argument is.
65-71, 4 minutes and 57 seconds left.
Before the contact and foul.
But there's a discussion.
The reason why
discussion by the referees.
Free throw
and I think it's going to go Miami's way.
Free throws.
That's close.
That's real close.
Real close. There's the foul.
No,
He's still got
a defensive foul. Williams
should be
under review to see if it meets the criteria from an away from the play foul.
It should be an away from the play foul.
Which would be a free throw.
He definitely ran slam into him. Or ran slam over him. Can you get a double foul? Because you got to get the shooter a chance to land, even though it might have been it wasn't on purpose. Still got to give him space to land. 71-65.
I do not think
and
that
the referees.
When the foul occurred.
Referees are at the scores table reviewing.
We probably end up seeing Gabe Vincent at the free throw line. Anybody in the game can shoot the free throw. It's a great screen by Bam Adebayo.
Let me ask you a question, but wouldn't this almost penalize Miami, for instance? Say it is an away from the play foul, and they shoot a free throw and they make it, and then they take the side out, but they don't score. You are assured 2 free throws by Bam, and possibly 2 points.
All right, let's see who else is streaming tonight.
You have a chance, but it's not guaranteed.
While we have our dead ball.
We had a 4-point game at halftime, and
after review, the illegal contact by Williams took place prior to the release of the inbound, making this an away from the play foul. 1 shot in the ball for Miami.
Okay, so 1 free throw. Anyone who was currently on the floor for the Heat can shoot it. We assume it's going to be Gabe Vincent or Jimmy Butler, and then side out.
6 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button.
35%. Boston is shooting over 50%. But the difference, Dan, the 3-point shooting, 10 made.
And Strus will be on the free throw line.
15 to the 5 threes made by Boston.
Right, and they've each attempted 22. Strus, interesting that he is the guy who shooted as Vincent, better shooter than the regular.
Strus misses a free throw.
In the playoffs so far,
Uncharacteristic.
Vincent 15
uncharacteristically.
Series and 89% in the playoffs.
Now, if Miami doesn't score here on this possession, they got penalized for that.
And it was a great play by Grant Williams.
Because Bam would have been assured 2 free throws. Strus.
Miami fighting. Butler with the rebound, brings it down. Gonna be a jump ball.
And a jump ball.
Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler both working extremely hard. You can't fault their effort. They just cannot get the ball in the basket. They're a combined 5 for 24. It's a good call on the jump ball.
All right, they'll jump for it. Still 71-65.
So they got nothing out of that ball.
Boston gets it.
No, they did not, and they're making great effort.
4 minutes, 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown pulls up, connects.
Brown hits it. 17 for Jaylen Brown.
All right, looks like Jaylen Brown and Tatum are definitely doing their job offensively to win this for the team. Butler drives strong and then kicks it out. Martin pulls a three, short. Rebound, Williams gets it to Tatum. Lead pass up to Brown, and then they find Williams under the basket. Foul is called and one.
Well, you can see Ron Williams' impact at both ends, stopping Jimmy Butler.
All that hard work by the Heat to try to score, and nothing came out of it offensively. Only to see the Boston Celtics come down and score and have a chance to get a three-point play. And it is completed.
I'm still saying I'm using Max Strus to actually set a screen. Don't slip out of it.
Butler. Screen set. Now you got to clear out. Butler can't hit that shot. That's usually his patented shot. That is his patented shot. All right, White gets that over to Tatum. Tatum, 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. And finally, Miami gets the ball out of his hands. Brown is bumped. And he'll be going to the free throw line.
And in the paint.
That's usually money right there for Butler.
By Jimmy Butler.
And Brown on a strong drive. Strus, clear foul there.
Picks up his second.
All right, next to that ball, we'll take a look at foul trouble.
Tonight, 1-2 from the line. He's not had many free throws. Struggling from there.
Brown rattles in the first.
This is here. Now stream HBO, hit series, movies, reality, and more. It's on Max, the one to watch.
3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third quarter.
Brown will get another. Boston's got their biggest lead of 12. And it was a couple points separate the two earlier in this third quarter.
Brown hits them both.
Jaylen Brown on Jimmy Butler here and go at it. He's got
Once again, the Heat's going to have to come back
points. You've got to try to get an edge here.
from double digits.
62-16.
They keep getting it close, but they cannot finish. Martin, another three. And that's what he does. That's what he's been doing. Just to keep the Heat in touch.
21. Butler now does have 7 assists and 7 rebounds. Struggling to shoot the ball.
Good defensive play. Butler slows down. Gets it to Bam Adebayo. He goes strong. Jumper, no good. Butler with the rebound. He goes strong. He's bumped. Nothing is called. And Butler is wondering why he can't get a foul call on the bump.
44-18.
But he's not arguing about it right now.
Talking about the Stars matchup. Tatum Brown. As the ball as it was batted up through the net.
Well, they weren't going to call that because that was just Williams went straight up and down.
Side out here for the Heat. Vincent is in. Strus is out. Lowry is checked.
Butler, the trigger, gets it into Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo to Gabe. Gabe Vincent, too fast for him. Doesn't go in. Now Brown down. He kicks it to White for three. Rattles out. Rebound. They can't get it in. The Heat trying to get it in. Two people going for the ball, and they just cannot get it back.
Yeah. They're competing hard. Both guys actually going after it. Unfortunate there.
What are you doing, Kyle?
Miami has missed 22.
Why are you complaining? You just flipped it back into your own guy. All right, Tatum going against Martin. Foul's going to have to be called. Nothing called. Still going to be Boston ball. 10-point lead by Boston, 78-68.
Boston has won most of the game.
Coach Azula, is it Azula or Azulu? Azula doing some serious coaching. Ball almost stolen. It is stolen. Jimmy Butler, instead of pushing it up the court, slows it down for some reason or another. Allows the Celtics to get settled. Vincent still dribbling. Hadn't passed it once. Working hard, throws up a terrible shot. And here comes the Celtics. Smart's going to be called for the travel.
Good call by Josh Tibbetts. That's the 10th turnover.
Miami's lucky they're not down by. It seems like they should be, doesn't it?
That was close.
They're down 10.
By 10, but
you're right. It could be a lot worse, but they're shooting themselves.
Kyle Lowry gets it to Butler. Butler finds Bam Adebayo. He squares up on Williams. Once again, the little hook shot is short. Miami has chances, has had some chances to score. Not able to complete. Not able to complete the score. 1 minute, 18 seconds. Smart picks up his dribble, finds Williams. Williams can't handle it, but now he does. Kicks it. Grant Williams is going to be fouled by Gabe. Was he gathered? Will he go to the line?
What a third quarter off the bench here for Robert Williams. And like you accurately said, Rez, we saw him in the first half leaving the court, going to the locker room to look at what looked
still 78-68, 10-point lead by the Boston Celtics. And Grant will go to the free throw line. Can't hit the free throw.
It's the shots guys are missing inside or hesitant to take for the Heat because Rob Williams.
Yeah, the Heat have had some shots. They just can't finish them.
But that really doesn't tell the story.
And the hesitation they're talking about is Jimmy Butler. When he gets in his range, he's just hesitating.
So efficient, and not a single play is ran for him. Vincent picked up his third foul.
All right, 79-68. Kyle Lowry shoots a short jumper. That's good. Miami just finds a way to hang in there.
And you gotta think at some point, Butler and Adebayo can string
50 seconds. 50 seconds in the third quarter. Tatum shoots. Turnaround jumper is no good.
Veteran play right there.
Foul.
He understood that Williams was out of position. There was slight contact. You go to the deck, and now it's an easy chance to get to the free throw line and get some easy ones. But he knew exactly where Williams was. Williams picks up the foul. Rob picks up his second. Lowry.
We call that smart, but at some points you guys will call it a flop. Why is he falling? Because he's got touched, so he didn't get to the line. So that's okay.
Right here, chance to make it 4 quick points.
And guys, a made free throw here by Lowry. You're down by 7. And
79-71. Kyle Lowry at the free throw line. He hits his free throws. And once again, Miami tries to get back close. Tries to inch their way back closer to the Celtics. Brown drives, loses the ball. Adebayo, not a dribbler. Butler, 11 seconds, goes strong. Kicks it. What are you doing? Heat. They don't deserve it, bro. They don't deserve it. You get the ball that close. What are y'all doing? Go up strong. In that situation, to me, the refs are wanting to call a foul. All right, I'm not taking anything away from the Celtics, but dang. So all you have to do is have a guy in front of you, and you don't shoot it. Come on, Butler. Come on. It was two guys. Y'all just giving. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I am going to look at that. I'm going to look at that play again. The last play. I have got to see that myself again. Great defense by the Celtics to be there, but here we go. First of all, Adebayo dribbling that dang ball instead of just looking up the court. Look up the court, get it to Martin. He's dribbling. Comes out there with it. Butler goes. Why you hesitate? Just go. The move right there that Vincent made to get that ball up should have been Butler's. Should have been Butler doing the same thing under the basket there. He'd already eluded Tatum. He already eluded Tatum on the last fake. All Tatum did was swipe down at the ball. It's not like he was standing there with his hands up. Swipe down at the ball. Butler stops, kicks it back out. Go up strong, guy. I don't know what is on his mind right now, but
A lot of people in your corner, including Walgreens.
it's not being aggressive offensively, if you ask me. Now, somebody sees something other than what I'm seeing. Am I reading it too much in it with Jimmy Butler? I might be completely off. Maybe I'm seeing something else, but I never seen this guy hesitate shooting this many times. And they said something about he may be slightly injured, may still be injured. So maybe that's the situation. All right, so we got a timeout.
That's a house favorite. And it's served with your choice of plan. Thank you.
There's got to be a catch.
No catch, and no trade required either.
been absolutely fantastic on the glass tonight. Phenomenal game, double-double for him. Lowry sneaking on that baseline. Trying to slither, he does. Feed, Robinson got it! 8-0 Miami run.
All you gotta do is go to the ball, move, just move, cut. That's the answer.
It's got to be Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart here.
Celtic offense has got to get better. They're not getting the ball pressure. They're not getting the penetration. And obviously, they're not knocking down three.
Brown finds White. White puts that ball on the floor. Foul is going to be called.
It's a whistle and a foul, and it's on Lowry.
But that is to be expected when you're going hard.
Robinson at the last second.
Trying to get the ball. Playing aggressive defense. White for three. You would expect it. Like I said, when you least expect it, you leave him open. Bam. And not out of bio.
White's three-point shooting has been huge in this series. He's really shot the ball well. Lowry with a bucket in the ground.
Somebody's got to move, man. Y'all looking like the Hornets. Move. Move. Cut. How Lowry somehow wheels the ball through the basket.
Brown can't be as aggressive as he would like with those 4 fouls. But still a very difficult shot there by Lowry. Fiercely taking it in.
Brown pulls up, gets it to White. White is fouled. Lowry got a little handsy right there, I'm pretty sure.
He wanting to switch that.
That's an easy
Kyle
switch.
Lowry at least wanted to switch that. Duncan Robinson did not. This is good defense by Brown. I don't know how Lowry gets this up.
82, 78, 9 minutes and 46 seconds left in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Robinson, a cutting White, kicks that out to Horford. Brown can't hit the three, rebound, out of bio. Jimmy Butler walks it across. He is still on the logo. Being guarded by White. Pulls up at the elbow. Line drive shots just not falling. Fencing. Oh, that's your shot. Why didn't you just... Okay, let me stop talking. Butler goes strong into White. And they're calling an offensive foul. Butler went right into him though. He really did.
Maybe take a look at this as being a hostile line.
Oh, come on.
What was the call here? Because
Offensive foul.
that's what I thought.
Really?
Boston said they want a challenge.
Because it's a blow to the chin of White.
Yeah, to the chin.
You can't challenge that. You can just challenge the play.
Well, I don't know if they want to challenge. I think the officials need to huddle up because there was contact above the shoulder area.
Ruger on the floor is an offensive foul on Butler. The players have to review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
I don't think it's a flagrant foul. Man just went straight up.
Is it a flagrant foul, Coach?
It wasn't an elbow.
I don't know.
I don't know
We've
either.
had a hard time figuring out what's a flagrant in the playoffs here. We really have. Here it is.
That's not flagrant.
Got a good chance of being a flagrant in today's NBA.
I would say this. I'm not quite sure that's even an offensive foul. What is Jimmy Butler supposed to do?
In your time playing, that's not an offensive foul.
This was Shaq's move. That was Shaquille O'Neal. Every play.
I mean, he's just making his move to the rim. You know what? I honestly don't think this will be a flagrant. I think it'll just be an offensive foul.
I don't even think it's an offensive foul, though, Coach.
But they're not going to change that. They're not going to change it.
Could this be one of those, both contact was marginal and the bucket's good? Like
Well,
it was
they're not going to be able to change that.
Yeah, not going to change
Miami
it.
doesn't have a challenge. They've used
After
their
review,
challenge.
contact by Butler, although an offensive foul does not meet the criteria for a flagrant foul. Offensive foul stands.
stands. Butler his third. 4-point game.
Well, and understand, that was not a coach's challenge.
Right.
So all there, the referees are looking to see if it's flagrant. If they get over there on that, they can't change the call itself. That call was made, and Eric Spoelstra did not have a timeout, a challenge remaining.
Well, again, and now the struggles for Butler continue. 2 of 16 now.
But as you said, Reggie, they're only down 4.
82-78.
Struggling big time themselves on the offensive end of the floor. Lowry really picking up the pressure now.
9 minutes. Excuse me. 59 minutes, 58 seconds. Excuse me. 8 minutes and 53 seconds. Yeah, that's a carry, baby. Tatum is called for a carry. That was close too, but.
That's over. He doesn't have to worry about that the last 8:51.
Robinson, long three. Oh, and he hits it. A 1-point lead. Can Miami not only get close, but can they take the lead? Smart. Kicks that to Horford. Horford back to Brown. Brown's got that look in his eye. He pulls. Off the mark. Rebound. Kyle Lowry. Now you can take your time, Kyle. Where you going, Kyle? That's what I'm saying right there. Slow down. It ain't there. Robinson gets it back to Jimmy Butler. 82-81. Jimmy Butler hands it to Robinson. Oh, thought he had him. And Jimmy Butler on the spot puts back the missing layup. And now the Heat take a 1-point lead. 7 minutes, 47 seconds on the clock.
This game 6 has been all about these undrafted players, and really this series, Duncan Robinson with the deep three here to bring the Heat to within 1.
And then his drive set up the offensive rebound by Butler.
Robinson just gives him his second foul. Brown twisting.
Brown drives and he's fouled on the play.
So after that three, we've said it a couple times tonight, drives, create offensive rebounds. Jimmy Butler to the rim. And now Bam Adebayo grabbed the rim there. The Celtics want a goaltend in addition to the foul.
And the refs will talk about it.
And you can just tell by Bam's expression there that they may get it. Oh, no, that's good going up. But then he grabbed the rim at it. Oh, right there to brace himself. Kind of grabs the rim right there. The block to me was good.
I think he. Oh. Y'all gonna give that to him?
So Boston will go back in the lead. But Reggie, if I had told you at the beginning of the night, all right, Reg, 7.5 to go.
So that was a goaltend?
7 for 33. What would you think the score would be?
Double-digit lead
Wow.
for the Celtics.
Okay. I didn't think it was a goaltend, basket interference, yeah. And I guess since the shot was going up, you automatically get the points. The basket automatically counts.
Oh, wait a minute, he scored the, oh, he shot the tech. Now he'll shoot the free throw. Wow. So it was a technical foul also.
And they gave him the basket.
And a goal attempt. And a foul. So a chance for a 4-point play.
4-point play.
Miami's got 14 fouls, and Boston has none.
Boston has struggled in these games, and Miami has been good in these type of games.
Indeed, good point. Horford was reaching in as Robinson was maneuvering. Horford picks up his third personal.
86-83 is the score. Butler triggers it in, gets it to Adebayo. Adebayo doing a bunch of dribbling, hands that ball to Robinson. Robinson shoots another jumper. He's off the mark. Oh, no foul is called. Clean block by Horford. Brown. Foul called at the other end.
You can talk about his struggles offensively. What you can't question.
Bam Adebayo gonna slam that with both hands. Clean block.
A beautiful rejection here by Horford.
Jason Tatum has still not scored in the second half.
7 minutes and 15 seconds.
And yet you're up 3 with a chance for more.
Brown hits the first free throw. So the Heat have the scoring for the Heat have stymied a little bit, for lack of a better term. But all they need is one more run with 7 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Brown hits both free throws. And Boston gets a little breathing room. Now Butler brings it down. He's on the logo. Drive to the basket. Layup is no good. Come on, Butler. You can't hit a layup, baby. This could be a strip foul called on Caleb Martin. Now some other guys have to be close to being in foul trouble, but 6 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Got another timeout.
Al Kuzma is now a part of Panera's Unlimited Sip Club. With over 25 beverages included, he can get endless.
All right. Very important right here with basically 70 minutes left to play in this game. Boston Celtics up 4, 87-83. Tatum, 25 points. Has not scored since, I'm pretty sure Tatum had 25 points at halftime. It was something close to that if it was not 25 points. It was 20-something, but I'm pretty sure Jason Tatum has not scored since halftime. He does have 8 rebounds and 4 assists. He has 1 personal foul. Al Horford, 3 personal fouls. He has 4 points, 7 rebounds. Smart, 17 points. He also has 3 personal fouls. White, 6 points. And Brown, 24 points, but he has 4 fouls. But with 6 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock, I think coach is going to leave him in there. If he does take him out, it'll be right now for a couple of minutes and put him right back in there. He should be able to last the rest of the game with 4 fouls. And the bench has scored 11 points for the Boston Celtics. Williams with 1 and Robert Williams with 10. He also has 6 rebounds for the Miami Heat. Butler, 11 points. He's got 10 rebounds and 8 assists. Cody Martin, 21 points, keeping him in the game there offensively. Rebounding, 11 with 1 assist. Adebayo has 11 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Vincent, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Strus has 10 points. Also, Butler has 3 fouls. Caleb Martin has 5 fouls. Vincent, 4 fouls. And the bench has scored 17 points. Robinson and Lowry both have 8 points. Lowry has 3 fouls. And Zeller, with 2 minutes in the game, has 1 point. Man, you hate it for Zeller. Well, you guys don't, but I hate it for Zeller. You know, he was a big part of the Hornets while he was there. Goes to another team, not getting as much playing time as usual as he got when he was with the Hornets.
About to hit the road, Jack.
Y'all about to hit the road.
Mm-hmm.
It's raining still.
Not.
Yeah, it is.
It wasn't when we went out there they got their bags.
You want to take us home?
Hmm?
You want to take us home?
How's that gonna work?
You drive us and then drive back
on your group.
And then how you gonna get? Huh?
Oh, I see.
Anybody single on your chat?
The ghetto. Okay, well.
I don't know if you. I don't know these guys like that.
All right, Dad.
All right. All right, y'all be safe.
Alrighty. Probably see you tomorrow.
Huh?
Probably see you tomorrow.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Where y'all going? Where y'all going right
McKinley,
now?
it was like, don't y'all see them go to Murray without us? Then they done went today, so she said we'll watch it again with her.
But we don't have anything to like change or anything into. So if I go back to the ash.
What y'all was getting? Robinson for three. Oh, he hits the three. Close that door, please. A drive by Tatum for two. 6 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. The Heat cannot take this. They can't take this time to stop playing defense again. Adebayo with the ball. Horford guarding him.
Somebody turned their head here and left Tatum free.
Well, this is the three by Duncan Robinson. There's no way Marcus Smart should have been coming that far off of Duncan Robinson. And then just a great back cut on Butler.
Smart picked up his fourth.
Adebayo doesn't want to shoot. Trying to find somebody. Does find Robinson. He's able to finagle it into the basket. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left. Both teams digging in. Tatum gives it up to White. They're trying to run a play here, not working to their liking, but White's able to pull the jumper. Oh, and sinks the jumper. 3 big ones for White. White coming alive at the end of the game. Vincent drive, gets to the free throw line. Step back is short. And the Celtics come out of the little skirmish with the ball. Tatum finds Smart. Smart drives. He's too strong.
Marcus Smart dives for 2 with a foul. 19 for Smart. Another terrific performance.
And there's another one of those extra guys. Like I said, if Smart can get 20 points, that's icing on the cake. Because you know he's doing everything else as far as defensively and assists, rebounding. I mean, and I don't know why I'm maybe surprised that Smart can do that, because that's what Smart did in college. He didn't get drafted, didn't go drafted high because he was just a defensive player. Adebayo, hand that to Robinson. Robinson tries to get it to Butler. Butler finally gets it. Martin steps to the side, but he can't finish the three-point basket. 98-88, 10-point lead once again.
Playing very hesitant, almost looks intimidated out
4 minutes and 24 seconds.
For a guy of his caliber.
Yeah, I thought maybe Jimmy Butler would try to take over this game eventually, but it just doesn't look like he's going to do it. Brown with a big rebound.
In Boston on Monday, Miami with a win can go to the NBA Finals. 4:10 to go in the fourth on team.
At this point, I don't see enough. I don't see enough out of the Heat that says they're going to be able to pull this one off. I really don't. They look good the first 3 games. I gotta admit, we've all got to admit that Boston wasn't shooting the ball outside, the outside shot like they usually shoot it, but in these last 3 games they've looked outstanding. They look outstanding. I mean, they look like the Boston Celtics that most people thought they were going to be or going to play like when they got in this series. I honestly gave the Heat at least 1 win. All right, I did not expect them to win 3, and definitely not 3 in a row. Just like I didn't expect Boston Celtics would win 3 in a row, and definitely not 4. I've said it. I thought that the Heat would figure out a way to win 1 more game, but I thought it would be this game at home. I don't know. I don't know if they can do it right now. I'm not feeling it. Everything I'm seeing right now says they just don't have enough to finish the Boston Celtics off. Tatum now 29 points. Smart 20 points. Brown 25 points. And White has 9 points. But off the bench, Robert Williams with 10 points. For the Heat, Martin 21 points. And the 2 guys that have got to have good games, Butler 11 points. Adebayo 11 points. Just not there, guys. Just not there. You have Vincent and Robinson with 13 points apiece. So yeah, the role players, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. These are guys with the high scores. Not to say that that's the only thing you can do to help your team, but in this situation, we got to have it out of the main guys. And I'm sorry, after some of the stories I've heard about Jimmy Butler and him being that guy, dude, he's got to do something right here. Boy, these shooting percentages from the field have dropped for both teams. Celtics shooting 47, and Miami 34% from the field. Boston out of the timeouts with the ball. You know they've got some type of play. Smart for 3, can't hit it. Adebayo dribbling, a dangerous thing. Gets it to Butler, high off the glass. He does draw the foul though.
And Butler goes down. Upcoming national schedule, TV-wise, in the playoffs. If there's a Game 7, we'll be in Boston on Monday. Game 7 at the Garden in Boston. Heat and Celtics. And if necessary, then June 1st, the finals begin on ABC. Winner of this series against the Denver Nuggets. Butler to the line. 4 of 4 tonight.
Butler rattles in the first. This is it. if the Heat are going to make a run, they got to make it right now, and they've got to complete the run. They've got to take the lead. They have to. The last time they took the lead, there were some fouls called, and actually gave the Boston Celtics the lead. I'm not saying the rest did. I'm just saying the fouls and the technicals actually put the Boston Celtics back in the lead. Butler draws a foul on Robert Williams.
It's a foul on Rob Williams with the driving Butler. And whenever I was struggling as a player, this is the best thing you can do. Try to find your rhythm at the free throw line. Back-to-back possessions where Butler is at the free throw line.
Butler at the line.
Hopefully go through.
Clock not running, which is a good thing for the Heat.
Tonight with that 3 of 19 performance, when he's been populated, he has been good. Tonight he's been discombobulated. If that's a term. So he
misses the free throw.
He needs to be recombobulated so he can become combobulated. There you go. But tonight he's discombobulated.
3:25 left in the fourth.
Kansas education. He's going to talk about UCLA. That's Kansas education. Rob Williams will be back up.
Once again, what's at hand? Boston wins this one. They force a game 7. And another way this should be said, Boston has to win this to force a game 7. If the Heat win, this series is over. Boston goes home, and the Heat play Denver. White with the floater. Rebound Tatum, and he is fouled.
That was Vincent from the backside.
Yeah, they're in that zone. They're in that zone, so it's not like you got one man. It's not like you are guarding one man, so you got to find a body.
Vincent, number 5. Tatum from the line has gone 13 of 13 with his 29 points.
He's gone 13 of 13 from the line.
Foul again.
Adebayo stepped toward the basket instead of toward the defender.
Jason Tatum has now had 9 30-point games in the postseason. In this postseason, amazing.
He's only got 1 bucket in this half. His points in this half have been in the line.
But 31 for the game. Under 3 to go. Vincent and Smart defend.
Vincent, 12 seconds to shoot. Ball has not left Vincent's hand. He gets all the way to the basket. I guess that's what they were waiting on the switch. Vincent got the big man, that's Horford, took him to the basket. Full court man-to-man. White brings it down against Vincent. He finally gets it to Tatum. Tatum, 14 seconds on the clock. 2 minutes and 27 seconds in the fourth quarter. He finds Horford. Horford loses it momentarily. Now he's going against Adebayo. Can't hit it. Finally, the Heat come out of there with the rebound. Jimmy Butler passes. I say move the ball. They get it back to Butler. Butler takes a shot, and he hits it. Jimmy Butler finds a way to put the ball in the basket. It's a 4-point game.
This is what the Heat do. They're not always pretty, they're not always great, but this is a resilient basketball team.
1 minute, 52 seconds. Horford squares up. He wants to get rid of it. Gets it to Tatum, and Tatum gets out of there. Can't hit the layup. They get it to Jimmy Butler. I don't think he wants to get rid of it. He's got Smart on him, and Smart makes him think. Butler goes strong to the basket. Foul is called. I'm glad they don't call that running away and trying to show it to refs anymore.
Transition. Just a little rub action right there. Jimmy Butler finally sees one go through from the field here. Butler from the line, 7 of 8.
Butler at the line.
Time left here, especially if Butler makes both of these.
First one is good. Would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? With 3 minutes on the clock, 10-point lead. That's what I said. They're going to have to make a run, but they've got to complete the run. And it is, a rebound by Martin. Robinson squares up for three. Oh, can't hit it. Can't hit it. Don't foul. Don't foul. Yeah, he dribbled that ball. Took too much time. That's what usually happens. White gets to the Tatum. He takes a big three. Can't hit it, but rebound by Brown. He can't finish it. A foul is called, however. A push in the back with 1 minute and 1 second on the clock. He should have just got it and pulled. What? Why? What? Oh, you gotta let that go, man. Gotta let that go, man. All right, the ball don't tell a lie, so they say. And Jaylen Brown pressure burst pipes. He rattles it in.
From the stripe in this game. That's another questionable call. There's been 2 of them here down the stretch. Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but he let that go, huh, Ref?
Body on Jaylen Brown running in. It's the second one we've seen him just flying in.
He missed one. Butler with the read. Butler to the basket. Layup is good. And a foul on the play. Jimmy Butler, where have you been? Like, why? I mean, why did it take certain elimination for you to just wake up and start playing? He's been nowhere to be found. Drive the ball. He had several drives to the basket where he just stopped and kicked it back out. Let's go. Butler. 1 point game. 47 seconds on the clock. They will get it into Tatum's hands. Don't go under the screen. Somebody, is that a zone you're in? Tatum. Oh! Rebound. Get the ball out of Adebayo's hand. Robinson for three. Can't hit it. Too quick of a shot, bruh. Too quick of a shot. All you needed was a basket. All you needed was a basket. It didn't have to be a three.
Duncan Robinson's had 2 great looks, 2 unreal looks by the Heat's best shooter in transition.
Now follow your shot at least.
Right there by Brown. And both shots, both were long. I mean, you could not
quick shots too. I don't know. Yeah, I mean. Oh! Smart misses a free throw. Come on, guys. They still got a chance. Even if Smart hits this, unless it's Brown out there, unless they let Brown float through the air and get a rebound.
Spoelstra just asked Jimmy Butler, you want it? And Jimmy Butler said, yeah, ball's going to him now. He's had a rough night. Doesn't matter right now. It's going to come down to 1 play. Butler scored 2 the last 2.
Here we go. 102-100. 6 seconds on the clock. Butler. He's fouled.
Not a 3 for 2.
We don't know if that's a 2 or a 3. It's got to be a 2. Oh.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
Oh. Was that a 3 though?
With a chance to go to overtime?
That's a 3. He stepped over and stepped back. You got to look at that.
He wanted to be a 3.
You got to look at it. You got to look at it.
2.1 seconds to go.
You got to look at it. He may have been behind the 3. If he wasn't, it's very, very close. So Jimmy Butler has a possibility to shoot three free throws. Let me say, I'll say what I'm going to say till we find out how many shots he gets. .1 seconds on the clock. Will the Boston Celtics get the ball, take the ball at half court?
Looking good, young Chuck.
You too, old Chuck. Getting better with
You too, old Chuck.
Dutch Gouda and same game parlays on FanDuel are the best way to bet on your favorite players.
Hey, how many championships I'm gonna win?
All right, knew it was going to be a good game.
I want to be surprised.
You're gonna be surprised.
New customers get a no sweat first bet and get up to 1,000 back.
But I did not think it was going to be this close for us several times. Because let's see. Oh, that's a 3-point shot.
It was called a 2 on the floor, but look at the feet of Butler.
That's a 3-point shot.
He's behind the 3-point line. This should be 3 free throws.
Butler's also behind the 3-point line.
Yes, that's 3 points. Can Butler hit three points? Now, this is my question. This is what I was going to say. Butler has a tendency to shoot 3-pointers. Butler has a tendency to shoot free throws and step off the line.
Has a chance now for redemption, Reggie. 5 for 21.
Yeah, one. Okay, one. If that is his normal pattern of shooting, okay. But I've seen him miss doing that. So just like Horford's probably thinking, man, if he hits these 3, I fouled him. If Jimmy Butler misses one of these and they go into overtime, or if he missed 2 of them and they end up losing, then Jimmy Butler's gonna be like, man, I had a chance to end it right here. Butler. He hits this one. Pressure's off right now. It's tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Butler cannot think about getting a rebound. You know why? Because he shouldn't be thinking there's going to be a rebound. Should just be a shot.
If Butler hits, it's a heat lead of 1.
Butler hits all 3. Timeout. That will allow the Celtics to take the ball out at half court, if I'm not mistaken. And that ball is going to go into Tatum's hands. And anytime Tatum gets a chance to shoot, ladies and gentlemen, it could go through. And it's only a 1-point lead. It's only a 1-point lead with 3 seconds on the clock. All Boston has to do is score 2, get a foul, score 1. Score 2 points. It's over. So at this point, yeah, I'll be happy if I was a Miami fan, but I'll be scared to death. There's people in there right now, guarantee you, who think this game is over. There are people in that stadium right now that thinks this game is over. It's like there's no way these guys are going to win this game. There's no way that Boston can win. All Boston's got to do is hit a shot. And Butler says 1 stop. 1 stop, but no fouls, baby. Who will it be? Brown or Tatum? It's going to Tatum. Well, the ball will go to his. It will be in his hand. All right, but you got to remember, guys, it doesn't have to be a 3. All you got to do is hit a layup. Yeah, watch these. Watch this back screen. Smart. It'll be reviewed, but I do not think Boston got it in.
They're saying on the floor they're counting it. You have to protect
Come on, bro.
the offensive rebounding. Oh, he got rid of it. That's a Celtic win.
Wow. Wow, the Celtics win. I thought it was over. The Celtics. The Celtics. Told you guys didn't have to be a three-point basket. All they had to do was hit a two.
By the way, by Marcus Smart. That's what allowed Derek White the offensive rebound opportunity.
Come on, it's one guy you gotta play defense on, and one guy you gotta make sure does not get a rebound. One missed shot, all you gotta do is box out and get a rebound. Let's see. All right, box your man out.
One of those teams to get a shot to complete it at home. The other three were on the road.
Box your man out.
Got it. Game-winning basket. White finishes with 11. Let's go to Ellie LaForce.
Derek, there was a lot to take in. There was hugs, there was tears. There are tears in your eyes. Your heart has to be beating out of your chest. What are you thinking right now?
Just happy we won.
Let's see. Let's see that one more time. Where did White come from? Oh. Oh, okay. Did White trigger the pass?
White got it. Game-winning basket.
Yeah, he triggered the pass.
Let's go to Ellie LaForce.
Derek, there was a lot to take in. There was hugs, there was tears. There are tears in your eyes. Your heart has to be beating out of your chest. What are you thinking right now?
All right.
We won. Whatever it takes, we got our backs against the wall.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
there were games
that was the Heat's chance right there to go to the finals, I think. All right. This series goes back to Boston. And you got to believe there's no way Boston is going to lose or even have the game be this close at Boston. Look, yeah, he threw it in. He threw it in, and then Strus had to follow him the whole way over. It's like, if you get even halfway screened, that's your guy who's throwing the ball in, you got to bust your butt to get over there. All you have to do is box out. You don't have to worry about shooting. You just got to make sure that that ball doesn't go in, that your man doesn't get the rebound. So you can't jog behind him. You can't follow him. You got to bust your butt through screens or whatever and get to your guy before he even gets close to that basket. That's all you got to do. And the one time you lollygag, that's what happens. And the crowd is stunned. See, all these people that are still standing in there, stunned right now, those are the people who just knew with 3 seconds waving their flag that it was over. I told you all they needed to do was hit one layup. Didn't have to be a three. One layup. Marcus Smart shoots the ball. The trigger guy, who is usually, they always tell you, the trigger man is always the most dangerous guy because he can pass it, get in, and get that pass back. He didn't get the pass back, but he just continued to go to the basket. Guys, I think you can tell. I'm a little bit upset because I wanted to see this play-in team make it to the finals, even though they're probably going to get there and get blown out 4 games by Denver, unless Denver just has a terrible game, because I just think they've got more. And I don't know if Jimmy Butler is going to show up until the end, right? Like against Denver. But you know what? I don't know. Jimmy Butler is a good player. Jimmy Butler showed up when he had to. If he had showed up earlier, I think they could have had a few more points. I think offensively. Hey, Jimmy Butler might the Heat might go and surprise us against Denver too. You know what I'm saying? The Heat might go and surprise against Denver. Now, who do they have? Who does the Heat have that's going to be able to stop Jokic? I don't know. I don't know. You know, Bam is not playing anybody down low that's going to dominate him like Jokic, because Jokic could do everything. I hate to see games end like that. Like, you got it. Just do all the little things. Just play basic, fundamental basketball, and you win. And then that happens. But I guess you got to look at it on the other end too. What's his name? White could have said, "Okay, I threw the ball in. Marcus shot it. I can't do anything. It's only 3 seconds. I just stand here and watch." But instead, he threw it in. He followed. I'm pretty sure he threw the ball in. Threw it in. He came in looking for that pass back. Didn't get it. And just kept going to the basket. All right, so the Celtics did fundamental basketball enough to win that game. So it is going to be a game 7, everybody. Hopefully you guys will come in and hang out with me. When is that going to be? I'm not sure when it's going to be, but I think I'm going to sit here and make my thumbnail out. Boston going to be the first. Hey, it looks like it. It looks like it. If I was a betting man, Darth Gillis, that's who I put my money on. Boston, at Boston, the way they're playing, you know, and did not shoot the ball very well from 3-point land tonight, and still were able to win. What a game. Boston forces game 7. Yep. Yeah, Heat done now. Series tied. Yo, sorry I missed the stream. It was a crazy game. Watched with my dad, who's a Celtics fan, and he is super pumped right now. I bet he is. Hey, tell Dad I said congratulations. I bet he was going off like you know. I'm pretty sure he was going off that last play. But I told those people at the Heat Arena, look, it wasn't over. That's why there were thousands standing in the arena, stunned. They couldn't move. They couldn't believe what they had just saw. Butler said, one more stop. That means everybody's got to do their job. Here it is right here. Look, Strus, you just following your guy. You got to bust your butt and get there. The last thing, the first thing it should be on everybody's mind out there is, they're going to shoot it. I'm going to box my man out. My man's not getting the rebound. So if you're following him, it's a chance that he's going to do this right here. That is clearly the ball's out of his hand. That is a good shot. That's 2 points. Strus, go home and dream about it. Blake Griffin on the verge of going to a finals championship series. Boston going to be the first team to do it now. I'll be here for game 7. Got to do game 7. All right, guys. Hey, once you guys know, look, they're still sitting down. I can't believe it. Bruh, I know. See, go ahead and text back. Text whoever you were texting and saying, yo, this game is over. I'm telling you. You just first of all, let me see what Kenny, Shaq, and Chuck say. Then, guys, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do my thumbnail, and I'm gonna get on out of here. But hey, I appreciate you guys.
They're the 151st team to try.
Let me change this.
I was amazed that when they showed that again, I couldn't believe the ref called it good without looking at the replay. He said good. And they was like, they got to look at it. He said, nope, it was good. That was a great play. Listen, man, the Celtics did everything they possibly could to choke that game away. Choke it? Yo, hell yeah, choke it. The Miami Heat, they battled. But, man, I will tell you something, though, Ernie. It was a heck of a game. But I'm going to change what I said earlier. I'm wondering if the Heat can bounce back. They can. Jimmy didn't play a great game, but I wouldn't say got hot, but was more aggressive last minute.
Oh, what are you saying, Chuck?
Was going for the three, got a foul, made 3 free throws, and then Smart takes a shot, and then White tips it in. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Jaylen Brown is joining us, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, as Jaylen sits down, you want to start early? I can
go ahead.
Jaylen, to win an NBA championship, you have to win games that you probably shouldn't win. And this is one of those. In terms of you guys didn't play at the end of the game the way you probably would have liked.
Absolutely. No, we for sure got blessed tonight. Miami came back, stormed back. We up 10 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, with like three minutes on the clock.
To lose makes you lose. You gotta keep playing. So I feel like we took our foot off the gas a little bit, and they came and made a run, and D. White made a hell of a play at the end.
Jaylen, you were this close. You were this close.
You're going home.
Your season in.
0.5 seconds, Ernie. Not this close. 0.3 seconds. On one.
No, it was 3 seconds.
Win that out. I mean, did you think this thing was over?
It's not over till it's over.
I mean, as you watched that last play happen,
what was I thinking? I thought it was good for a second.
I think that was a hell of a play by Marcus too to get it off so quickly.
For sure, D. White.
We had. Was it point? It was 3 seconds.
Look at you! Look at you! Shot! Shot right there.
Hey, it's not over till it's over, Kenny. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's like 0.2, 0.1. I don't understand.
Okay, I see what they're saying.
You guys got
0.3 seconds when it left his hand.
Why y'all relax for y'all? I mean, because y'all done it all playoffs long. And then you got the whole 0-3 by doing that. What is it about y'all where y'all just don't say, hey, man, let's just kill these dudes and get it over with?
I guess we just like doing it the hard way, I guess. I'm not sure why we do it. It seems like when we get in those moments, we get a little bit apprehensive, and we kind of like get a little bit like we just don't want to be the one to mess up, and it causes you to be the one to mess up.
That's a good description of what happens there, Brown.
We got to be better.
Down 0-3.
Just got to keep playing. Forget about what's happening. Forget about losing the game and just play like you've always been doing. That's something that I try to teach in practice too. Like dang, with middle school it's hard, but you can't play to not lose.
In the first 3 games, I think they role players came out.
You got to play to win the whole time. Like a lot of times I don't even let my team hold the ball. I don't let them. If we're doing good and we're winning, I don't let them hold the ball until there's like 30 seconds on the clock. But with 30 seconds on the clock in middle school, we got to have like a 10-point lead. Like other than that, we're gonna keep playing because I feel like if I tell them, hey, let's hold the ball, that they're that's gonna mess up their rhythm. So the other thing is, I try to teach them, instead of holding the ball, we're still running our offense. We're making good passes, we're moving that ball. We're not gonna start looking to score till we run 10 seconds off the clock. You know what I'm saying? Or be able to pass that ball and run that offense until I say, okay, let's look for it. You know what I'm saying? So then the other team doesn't even know you're holding the ball. You're just running your offense. By the time they figure out what you're doing, you've already ran 20 seconds off the clock. In middle school, that's easy to do, but you got to coach your kids to do that. And yeah, I never teach my kids to take foot off the gas, especially if you're in the league and you're playing well. No, keep playing.
And we all had to make adjustments. I had to see the game. He pulled me to the side. This is where the game is going.
The script. Gotta do Game 7. Butler is off the hook for saying they wouldn't lose. He was clutch. Yeah.
But he got a poise. He got a mentality that keeps
us. That man dropped 3 free throws when it mattered. He needs to teach LeBron how it's done before he can even be in any GOAT conversation. Yeah. The script, coach. The script, coach. Celtics. Yeah. Hey.
I appreciate you guys.
Hey, my boy, the Allen Ricks. I don't know. He's trying to say that I don't know. He's going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now he's saying the script was made for the Celtics. The same script that was made for the Lakers was really made for the Celtics and Jason Tatum. So, you know, I don't know. I don't think many people listening to him now. You know, he's done his job. He's got people to listen to him. Yeah, the script. Definitely. He's already mentioned something about the first, 4 games in a row won by a team, by the Celtics. But, lost a little credibility with me when it didn't end up being the Lakers and the Celtics. Everything was done for LeBron James. Now he's skipped over to the Celtics being the first team to come back from 3-0. It was a heck of a ball game, though. See you Monday night for Game 7 in Beantown. All right, Michael Smitty and Darv Gillis. I'll see you guys, man. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of artwork here. So I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, the script doesn't work without LeBron James. Yeah, that's over with. That's OV. It doesn't make any shit. It doesn't make any sense now because it was all written for LeBron. So if he's out, then was the script even written? Period. All right, we go back to Beantown. Miami had their chances. Big Jimmy Butler came in big at the end of the game, but was not able to finish it. And like I said, everybody's got to do their part.
You off.